What's happening, everybody? This is Al High, host of Casual Highlights, where we gonna have casual conversations in the world of sports. All right, so I'm still trying to work on that part. Anyway, thank you for tuning in. My name is Al High. We got to have a conscious conversation about the Dallas Cowboys, and we're gonna eat a bowl of soup while we're talking. First off, we need to give credit to them San Francisco 49ers. Everybody and their mama knew in Dallas. Everybody in Dallas was nervous about this game. They had every right to be. Jimmy G is officially on his free agency money, on who he's going to sign with. You got Deebo Samuel, Ayuk. You have Kittles. You have the boy Jennings. You have the running game of 49ers. Kyle Shanahan's a beast with it. So we're going to give credit to where credit is due right now. I mean, we can sit here and laugh at the Cowboys and the quarterback draw. I've never seen so many Cowboy fans. This just shows me the mind and the money of Jerry Jones. If you look at ESPN, when I used to watch First Take with Skip Bayless and Stephen A. Smith, they always talked about the Cowboys. They said the Cowboys that. They asked everybody that happened. The Cowboy this, Cowboy that. And people are so brainwashed, social media, Cowboys this, Cowboys that. That this happened before, matter of fact. This happened when Dez Bryant, I remember when Dez Bryant, they played the Packers. I was cheering for the Cowboys to beat the Packers. Because I would love to see, I was a huge Romo fan. Not a huge Romo fan, I just liked Romo. And they had the catch, and the catch didn't work out. They said it was an incomplete pass. The media didn't really talk about the Packers. They just talked about the doggone catch. Was it a catch or not? The media's been playing with our eyes, our ears, our senses. This lets me know that we are desensitized. Was that the word, desensitized? Lord, I'm making up words right now. Lord, let me think about this one right now while I eat this soup. Veggie soup. Y'all need to make homemade veggie soup. Crock pot. Crock pot ministry. Amen. Amen. But I really believe Jerry Jones, the playpen at AT&T Stadium, the branding of the big brands that are thrown in our face, the Cowboys, the Yankees of baseball, the Lakers of basketball. Let's see. Let's go college ball. They put ACC as like the greatest conference of basketball ever. These certain brands, if you particularly watch ESPN all the time, you are I feel like you are brainwashed, and you forget about the Big 12. You forget about, when you think of Big 12, you think of KU, because the dominance of KU basketball. But something about these brandings of people, these brands that owners that these networks do, and these particular playpens. Even the Patriots at one time was branded for and everybody and their mama was talking about New England. Hell, you could cheat every year and people will still swear by the New England Patriots. Cowboy fans always say every year, this is our year. This is our year. This is our year. They were saying every year is our year. And everybody and their mama know this ain't their year. They ain't making the playoffs. The NFC least. Somebody gonna make it. 8-8, 7-9, somebody gonna make it to the playoff. Lord have mercy. Forgive me for spitting. Don't want to be Mike Todd out here cutting up in here spitting on my computer and stuff. Neither here nor there. But let's get back to this game as I digress, because I just find it very interesting. The marketing genius of Jerry Jones. This man, the owner even got his own press conference. I don't even think Al Davis had a press conference. But Jerry Jones has a press conference. I find that very, very interesting. Unique. Anyway, Everybody's been talking about the quarterback draw. They've been talking about Dak Prescott and how bad he is. We've been hearing about Mike McCarthy and his clock management. But ain't nobody gave credit to the San Francisco 49ers. Nobody has given them credit whatsoever. It's mind-boggling. They came in and kicked the behind off of the Cowboys. And the only way, and there was only really much one momentum play that took place, and that was that interception because Jimmy G overthrew that ball. Overshot that receiver. Let me see what the stats of Jimmy G is. I think Jimmy G's winning record as a starting quarterback is like 32 and like 15 is outstanding. It's phenomenal. Anywhere he goes, he touches anything he touches turns to gold. It's the Midas touch. And people are saying, "Oh, he's not that good," you know, because the man missed a throw in the Super Bowl. I think Jimmy G is a good quarterback. I think he better than Baker Mayfield. Let me eat some soup on that one. I think Jimmy G is better than that boy up in Mr. Who the boy up in Minnesota. I think he's better than a Minnesota quarterback. You like that? You like that? And we ain't been liking what y'all been coming out with all them weapons of Thielen and Jefferson, and you ain't been producing nothing. Got Dalvin Cook in the backfield, and you ain't got nothing to show for it. And you best believe this is a better 49er team when they play this time, when they're going to play Green Bay, than when it was last time when Green Bay went to San Francisco and they went in San Fran and San Fran lost by 3. This is a more confident team. I'm not going to make my picks yet, but this is a much better team because they were battling through some injuries. The 49ers they were trying to figure things out offensively. I believe Kyle Shanahan wants to get the ball down the field a little bit more. I think that's why he brought in a Trey Lance for accuracy purposes. That's what I think. That might not be the reason. I kind of wish they didn't give up on Jimmy G. That's just, I'm gonna eat some soup on that one. I don't know. Listen. I think it was dumb. I don't think they should have gave up on him. But hopefully Trey Lance is the solution. But let's go back and give credit to where credit is due. Jimmy G, them boys were loose, all right? They gave the Cowboys all these different chances. Then you had a personal foul penalty with Gregory. Then you had all these penalties. My God, 11 penalties, and you call yourself a playoff team? And we supposed to think y'all about to go? It's just mind-boggling. And then the dog to have the quarterback draw. Let's give credit to where credit is due. Hats off to Kyle Shanahan, the coaching staff, that defense. They have, since the Monday Night Football game that they played against the newly acquired Odell Beckham to the Rams, they are 7-2. In the 2 games that now they're 8-2 because they beat the Cowboys. In the 2 games that they lost 1 game to 7 points to a Seattle team at the end, and the Titans team 20-13. Everybody else, they did what they had to do and beat the teams that needed to be beat. Came from behind against the Rams and won that game. I'm going to tell y'all something, Green Bay. If Jimmy G, if they pull out the upset in Green Bay, like Kaepernick did several years back, when Kaepernick, was that one of the top quarterbacks in the NFL. If they go to Green Bay and beat Green Bay, Lord, we got to get to Green Bay first. Now, Tampa Bay, little bit different cookie. But if they beat Green Bay, Jimmy G already got some lookers right now. But you best believe if they go beat the Packers on the road. My goodness. So I've been in this thing for 10 minutes eating this soup, and we haven't given credit to where credit is due. So one more time, congratulations to the San Francisco 49ers. The dominant performance. Dominated the entire game. Made the plays that needed to be made. Put the ball in the playmakers' hands that needed to be put in the playmakers' hands. And dominated. And that was that. Let's stop giving this energy to these Cowboys about what they didn't do, about these penalties, about Dak Prescott's contract. Oh, he getting paid too much money. About Trevor Diggs, is not really the best cornerback. I don't want to stop the excuse train. Stop the excuse train right now, and let's honor the 49ers. Why is it that every time the Cowboys play a playoff game, we got to find some excuses about them? Because I believe there's been some brainwashing somewhere, and not just the Cowboy fans' minds, but other fans. Saints fans, Chiefs fans, Packers fans, Niners fans. There's been some brainwashing somewhere. Been some type of programming. Let me change my wording. There's been some programming for us to always think about the Cowboys. Look at how many primetime games usually the Cowboys are on TV. How they on primetime usually all the time. On the afternoon game, America's game of the week. That ain't my team. And the Patriots ain't my team either. But something to think about. That's my rant right now. My soup and rant moment. Al High here signing off. Thank you for tuning in. If you like the content, tell me what you think about the 49ers. Also, are we brainwashed a lot by a lot of this Cowboy stuff that's always being plastered? Not just even on ESPN now, because Skip Bayless jumped to Fox Sports. So now that's being plastered over there. Do you think we've been brainwashed with these people? With the Cowboys? They've been saying America's team for 20 years, and the Patriots have been doing it. Really, the Patriots really America's team. I ain't about to get in that discussion either. But tell me what you think about all this playoff stuff, man. And everybody, you had a game yesterday between the Philadelphia Eagles and Tampa Bay Buccaneers. They ain't talking about that. You also had probably Big Ben Roethlisberger's final game as a Pittsburgh Steelers go up against Kansas City Chiefs. They ain't talking about that. They ain't talking about Patrick Mahomes and his 5 touchdown performance. And just really the resurgence of the Kansas City Chiefs and their offense. We ain't talking about that. We talking about Dak Prescott and his quarterback draw and clock management. And the other team dominated. But we're talking about a quarterback draw. Tell me what you think about this. And have our minds been manipulated to a certain point? This Al High. You know what it is. God is love and disrespect your senses. I'm going to enjoy my soup.